Good morning. Saturday comes very quickly. One lesson is finished, and as soon as that is finished, very quickly we have another Saturday with another story. I love making stories. I hope you enjoy the stories. Okay, before we do today's story, I would like you to do silent sitting just like usual. So sit on a comfortable place with your back straight and watch your breathing first, because breathing is very important to calm ourselves down. So you need to breathe slowly. Now, once your breathing is calm, you're going to put on the silent sitting music, and you have to listen to my words, and whatever I say, you see it in your mind, because it's all about visualizing. Are you ready? Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now gently close your eyes. Imagine there is a light in front of you. Take this light into your forehead, in your brain. I will think of good things. Now slowly take this light to your eyes. I will see good things. Nature. Now slowly take this your light to your ears. I will hear good things. Take this light to your lips. I will speak good things. Take this light to your hands. I will do good things with my hands. Take this light to the most important people in your house. Your mother, your father, your grandparents. Take this light to your brothers and sisters, cousins, uncles, aunties, other family members. Let everybody be happy and healthy. Take this light to your neighbors, to the people on your street, to the people in your town. Take this light to your country, And now take this light to the whole world. Now take it to the universe. Now gently bring this light back. Think of forgiveness. We need to forgive people. Nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes. People make mistakes. But the person who forgives is the greatest. So think of forgiving other people. Now, slowly, gently bring this light back to your heart and keep it there and share with everybody you meet. Gently open your eyes. Silent sitting calms us down. Silent sitting is very good for us. Now, the story for today. Yes, you must have guessed it right. Today, we are talking about the value love. And the related value is forgiveness. Forgiving others. So I'm going to now tell you a story. Once there were two brothers. One was called Peter. This is Peter. And this is Paul. Peter and Paul. Two brothers. Their parents were very kind and loving. And the parents had very good values. Their mom used to be the head teacher of a school. And she made sure that she talked to the parents about the values. And that's how the whole school was becoming a value school. All the children were having the values. And this is where the Peter and Paul got their values. From their parents. So it's very important that we listen to our parents. The eldest son, Peter, was very protective of his younger brother. And they used to go to the same primary school. So what used to happen, that sometimes during lunch or dinner, they would meet each other. And when they would meet each other, they would give each other a hug without bothering how other people will think. Because the two brothers loved each other so much. So children, when you see your brother or sister in the school, go and give them a nice hug. Don't feel shy. That's love. So, they were so good that the teachers used to call them as, oh, there go the two brothers. They were well known for that. And what happened was that if there was any bullying or anything of that sort, the brother would sort everything out. Now, then they went to the same secondary school and college. And after that, they went to the university. So, Peter went to a medical college and became a doctor. And Paul studied optometry, which means he became an optician. looking after the eyes of the people. So both were doctors. Like their parents, they wanted to serve the community. They wanted to help other people. So they joined a local charity. And this charity used to go to Africa and help people there. In the villages where the conditions are not very good, there are not many hospitals there. So Peter would check people's blood pressure, he would check them with his stethoscope, and he used to look after the general health of the people. And Paul used to perform cataract operations. Now children, to let you know what cataract operation is, when people can't see, is cloudy in their eyes, especially older people, maybe your grandparents have had that operation, then they need to put a new lens. And that's what he used to do. And all this work they used to do free because it was a charity. So doing good work, free work, is very, very important in the community. And you know what the motto of their school was? Now before that, I'll tell you the motto of my school. I come from Africa. I studied in a school in Africa. And in our high school, there was a board, a motto which said, aim high. I remember it till today. Aim high. I'm talking about 50 years, 60 years ago. Aim high. That means everybody should aim high. Their motto in their school was, help ever, hurt never. Which means always help other people. Don't hurt them. So after a few years, both of them got married. And then they had some children. Now, when they had children, so what happened? Their parents said to them, the house is too small for everybody. Why don't you both buy your own houses now? It's time you bought your own houses. The two brothers did not want to be separated. So what they did, they went to away from the town because they liked nature, and they bought two similar houses. These are the two houses you can see over here. Perhaps I can show you the two houses. Here they are. The two houses. And daily, they would go to each other's house. One would make one dish and then take it to other person's house. They used to eat their dinner together. And many times, their parents used to join them. This went on for some time until, after some time, their parents, they were old, so they passed away. Then what happened? Peter and Paul, both of them joined a golf club to play golf together. And when they joined the golf club, they enjoyed playing the golf a lot. And there, they met a person called Simon. Now this Simon was also a doctor. But he was not a good doctor. Why? Because he had no values. All he wanted was to make money, 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 money. He was not interested in treating the people kindly or free or nicely. He was always after money. And he had some special schemes where he could make money. So he went to Peter and Paul and said, oh, would you like to make some money? Why don't you invest in it? Now, being the older brother Peter, he was not interested in that. But Paul was the weaker one. And Peter started telling Paul, don't listen to Simon. Don't listen to Simon. Don't listen to his schemes. But you know what? Simon used to go to Paul, him, and talk bad things about his brother. He would tell lies. That's why you should not listen to people from outside. If there is anything, you should sort it out among yourself. And slowly, both of them started having bad feelings towards each other. They didn't sort it out in the beginning. They should have sorted it out in the beginning. They didn't. They didn't sort it out. So what happened was, slowly, they stopped having dinner with each other. They stopped going to each other's houses. And then one day, Peter, his car, he had some trouble with his car. It wouldn't start. He took it to the mechanic and the mechanic said, this car is too old now. You better buy a new car. So Peter bought a new car. When Peter bought a new car, Paul looked over at the house and said, he's got a new car. He got jealous. He said, I also want a new car. And Simon told him, yeah. He couldn't afford it, but Simon got him a car because Simon was getting commission from the other person. So he also bought a new car. Now, that is not a good thing. And then when he got a new car, he didn't like it. So this went on. And then both the brothers started fighting. He would say one thing, he would say another thing. He would say one thing, he would say. And finally, Peter said to Paul, I don't want to see your face. Go away. Two brothers who used to love each other so much. Look what is happening now. Then, one day, a very fine young man called John. He was a handyman. Handyman means doing small things. He came and he knocked on the door of Peter. He said to Peter, Peter, he didn't know his name. He knocked on the door. He said, yes, what can I do for you? And he said, I'm looking for some small jobs. Can you give me a job? And he said, what can you do? He said, I can do painting, I can do plumbing, I can do lots of work. So then Peter said, do you see that house over there? He said, yes, that's my brother's house. We used to be very good friends. But now we are in a fight and I don't want to see his face. So can you make a little fence against my house? Can you make a fence so that I can't see his face? And he said, okay, yeah, I can do that. I know what you want. I exactly know what you want. With a big smile on his face. And he said to him, okay, I need some pieces of wood and nails. So Peter said to him, the nails are there in the shed, the wood is in the shed, and there is tea, coffee, and a kettle there, and milk. You can make yourself a cup of tea. But I have to go to town to buy some grocery for my house. I won't be back till late in the evening, he said. So I will come very late. So you carry on doing the work. and enjoy your cup of tea and do the work. Yeah, he said, don't worry, I'll do it for you. And John worked really hard using the hammer, using the nails, using the wood. He didn't even take a break. I think he took a break for lunch. That also just for 15 minutes. And then he went back to work. Because he was a hard-working person. Now, this is what happened. When Peter came back after buying the groceries, he looked, wanted to see a big fence. And he looked. He was shocked. There was no big fence over there. But instead of a fence, there was a bridge. So he was going to get angry. I told him to make a fence, but he's made a bridge. What's the point? Can you see that bridge over there? And when he was just thinking of what to say, he saw his brother walking up the bridge and smiling with a big smile on his face. And he also started climbing. And they both met in the center of the bridge. And he said, look, brother, I've been so bad to you. I've not been talking nice things to you. But still you made a bridge. I think, you want to be friends with me. You have forgiven me. And and he said, I'm sorry. And when he said, I'm sorry, he became very happy as well. And both of them shook their hands. They were so happy for the bridge. And then they looked. John was walking away with his tools. And Peter said, wait. I've not paid you. You have not taken your money. Please wait. I've got some more work for you. And John said, bye. You have already paid me. You have paid me by forgiving each other. I want you to call this bridge as Forgiveness Bridge from now onwards. And he said, regarding staying for more work, no. I have to go and make some more bridges. Which means I want to go and unite some more people together. What a lovely story. Think, children. Is there anybody you want to forgive? Are you ready to forgive somebody? Children, many times, if there is a fight between you and your friends, some of the children take your friends away sometimes, and all this happens. And when this happens, you should forgive. And you do forgive. I know many children, they do forgive very quickly. Forgiveness is a big, big thing. I like forgiving. So, let me ask you a few questions first. Let's look at some questions. The first question is, what was the profession of the two brothers? That means, what work did they do? Remember, Peter was a doctor, a general doctor. And Paul was an optician who looks after the eyes. I've got a good optician, and it makes me nice glasses. And I can see better now. Question number 2. What did they do in their charity? Well, for their charity, once a year they used to go to Africa in a village to help the people. Peter would check their general health, and Paul would check their eyes and do operations. Why is it good to serve the society? Well, when you serve the society, when you serve other people, you feel nice inside. You know, Good Values Club is also a charity. To serve who? To serve the children. To help the children. You get satisfaction out of it. What was their school motto, and what does it mean? Well, their school motto was help ever, hurt never. And what does it mean? Always try to help other people, not hurt them. Try and help as many people as you like. The more you help, the better it is. Because whatever you give, you get back. How did you feel when the two brothers were fighting? I'm sure you felt sad. Nobody likes fighting. How did you feel at the end of the story? I felt really nice because they forgave each other and they became friends again. They became like before again. And now they have a bridge. They can come and go all the time. What name did they give to the bridge? They called it the Forgiveness Bridge. So, these are the questions. So, I hope you can. Now, let me show you the activities. Okay. This is your bridge. Who do you want to forgive? Write in this circle. Don't write more than one name. And how are you going to make that bridge? Think about it. And then you can color it. There is a river going down there. Then there is the bridge. You can draw people on the bridge. Maybe you can draw yourself and the other person whom you want to forgive. It can be more than one person. So you can draw that person there. So that's the first activity for this lesson. Now, in our story, you saw they had a big car, the big house, and people were getting jealous and all that stuff. So, I read something somewhere which I want to share with you today. And they are God won't ask you how big or expensive your car was. It's there in the form of this poster, which you can download as well and see it yourself. So, God will not ask you, did you have a Merc? Did you have Ferrari? Did you have this? No. He will ask, how many people did you give lift to? How many people you helped in that car? What is the use of having a big car if you just want to show off and make other people jealous, or you feel proud yourself, I've got a big car better than somebody else's? No. So God won't ask how big and expensive your car is. Next one. God will not ask you how many friends you had. Don't say how many friends you had. For example, you can say, I had 10 friends, I had 15 friends. No. He will ask you how many people to whom you were a friend, which means how many people considered you as a friend. So if you're kind, if you're caring, then you will find there are lots of people who want to be your friend. That's very important, rather than you having many friends. Third one, God is not going to ask you how big your house is. He will say, He will ask, how many people did you entertain in your house? You welcomed in your house. How many people? So you may have a very big house, but then you don't invite anybody. You don't have people coming to you because of your nature. What's the point? So there is a difference between a house and a home. A house is a building. A home is where there is love. Next one. God is not going to ask you the color of your skin, but God will ask you, what are the values that you practiced? So I'm sure those who are watching this lesson can freely say that we have been watching lessons, we have been learning values, and we have been practicing values. So there. So, we have this poster which you can download, which I prepared. But what you can do is, there's another one which is blank. So all those things I was telling you about the car, you can draw the car, you can draw your friends, you can draw, and here you can write the values you have. So this is a blank one for you to fill. This is the one which I prepared. So that is your own creation as well. Yeah, so that's another worksheet which you can do today. So, we have done quite a lot today. Do you remember the song? What was it? This little guiding light of mine. So, my light is somewhere here. Where is my light? My light is disappeared somewhere. Never mind. We can imagine a light. This finger to be the light. So you're going to say, there it is. My light is over here. This
Take my
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I hope you have been singing with it. So you can again rewind and oh, I thought I wanted to do it again. But never mind, I'll do it next time because this is a nice song and we all like it. And what we want to do now is I want you people to sing it. So maybe 2 or 3 of you can sing it, record it, send it to us, and we'll enjoy. So we are going to, it's amazing, it's amazing. This little light of mine in my heart here, I feel it so, it's this light, you know, when this light is there, you feel so nice. So this little guiding light of mine, I am going to let it shine. I'm going to let it shine. I'm going to let it shine. Till next Saturday, I'll let it shine. I'll bring this light back again next Saturday. So children, see you next Saturday. Bye.